you want to go with a persona. And to me, this really all comes down to how generic is your name. If your name is John Doe, you probably will have a very difficult time creating a brand for yourself as John Doe and having it be distinct. If your name is Gary Vaynerchuk, you probably will have an easier time doing that, right? So when you're trying to determine if you should go with your proper name or you should go with a persona, the big thing for me is trying to secure a domain. If you can get your .com, your name.com, I would say go with your real name. If you can't, you may want to consider a persona. I do have an admission to make. I do not have tedmurphy.com, and I hate the guy who owns it. I have been trying to buy the domain for 5 years, and they will not sell it to me. And he doesn't have anything on it! It drives me absolutely crazy. But once you get that domain, you also want to make sure that you can grab your Twitter handle, you can grab your Facebook URL, you want to grab a YouTube profile. You want to basically block everything out, right? You want to own it all. Because when someone does a search for you, you want to come up. And so for me, I have TED.me, but I also have TedMurphy.net, and I have TedMurphy.movie, and I have TedMurphy.org, and I just basically feed my social media content into those sites. And the reason that I do that is I want to own the search results for my name. If you do a search for Ted Murphy, every single listing on the top 10 is a site that I control. Even the pictures that are on there are mine. And the only way that you can do that is by owning multiple domains. You're not going to do it with one domain. Next thing is your logo. And to me, the logo is your single unifier, right? It's what identifies everything that you do as yours. So we're going to play a little game. Name that logo. All right, first hand I see go up is going to get a prize. Ready? No, you got to wait. And you have to have the right answer.
Extra rules.
Ready? Back there. Yeah, you got it. I didn't say how awesome your prize is going to be. You're just getting some food. All right, I'm going to get this back to him, all right? Oh! All right, next one. Right there. What? You got it! Woo! All right, I do not want to decapitate anyone. Nice. So the important thing about those two logos that you just saw is that neither one of them actually had the name of the site. Right? Most sites that you see actually have the name spelled out, and that is the logo, but they don't have a symbol that you can also identify separate from the logo. And when you think about any major corporate brand, the logo stands separate from the name. Right? If I see the Nike swoosh, I know it's Nike. If I see the McDonald's arches, I know it's McDonald's. You don't need to tell me that it's McDonald's underneath. And so the fact that you could identify those logos without actually having the names of those sites says that they're doing something right. So, common logo mistakes. These are the things that drive me absolutely crazy. Because I am part designer. And when I see people try to design logos that aren't designers, you can tell. Where's Marty? Doesn't it hurt? It hurts on the inside. It hurts. Do not use clip art as your logo. Do not use a photograph of yourself. And do not use a logo that only works in full color. The best logos work in black and white. If you hire a designer and he comes back with something that is just color and only works in color, get your money back. And so I'm saying all these things, and then you're like, but Ted, your logo has a photo. Ted, your logo has a standard font. Ted, your logo is just plain X.
Yeah, I'm like that.
I know that.
I thought I might read. I know I got it.
I built
the
the
second
course
course
weekend, and it was bad. It was really bad, and every single day that I had to live with that, it drove me crazy. I was like, can't do anything with this logo, except have people hold up signs of my head. So I've got a new logo that I'd like to share with y'all. And I think that, the important thing here is that this logo translates into something that can be used in multiple places. Right? So I've taken what I've already built with the tongue and the hat and all that, and I've created a true logo for it. And the great thing about that logo is that it can be used on t-shirts, and it can be used on hats. Right? It can be embroidered. You can't embroider a full color photo and have it actually look good. Some people will tell you that you can't do it. And my new sensual body spray. This is going to be available for pre-order when I launch my new site, 2011. It comes in pork and beef.